All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praise, all the honor, and the glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Harakakwadash. And of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Salutations to all you sincere Akim, preaching this word in all truth and sincerity. So this is the Elder Apostles channel, the Elder Apostle Tahar of Great Millstone, and his channel is What is the Mark? GMS Truth. Now the mark, as you can see on his avatar, his channel photo, it's a hand with a digital receiver emblem indicating a microchip being embedded in your hand. Now, the microchip does not have to be embedded in your hand. It can be in your head. It could be in your arm. Okay, it could be anywhere on your body. But it will be embedded, implanted in your flesh. That is what the mark is. Now, this video is titled E, who is Esau Edom, the so-called white man, alright, the devil, has spiritual power from the left-hand side. And this is dealing with, Esau's weaponry. His blessing was the sword. When you read Genesis 25, going into the birth of Jacob and Esau, it tells you that Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. Okay, Esau's blessing was the sword when you go into Genesis chapter 27. Okay, and it shows, today. All right, now I'm going to pause this and bring up something on Google that the Spirit just wanted me to show you guys. All right, this says Elementis Regimus Prolium. And I read somewhere that this means to rule the battle using the elements. Now, Esau's the dragon, okay? And his blessing is that sword. His weapons, all right, deals with the sword. See, that's what they're called. They're called the Army Chemical Regimental Corps. Now let's look it up. Okay, the Chemical Corps of the military. So they deal with chemical weapons, bioweapons, all right? It just tells you right here. Okay, and they have this slogan, which I'm trying to find. Okay, hopefully it's in Wikipedia. Look at that. They got those, their branch insignia. It's got those, I forget what they're called, but they're like an Irish war club, I believe. Okay, the regimental insignia. Alright, it's a fucking, it's a destroyed tree with a dragon on top. And bio deals with life. So bioweapons are weapons used to destroy life. All right. Man, there it is. Elementis Regimus Prolium. We rule the battle through the elements. Okay, right here it says type chemical. So this dude, there's no doubting, man, that this dude's blessing was the sword. And there's no doubting that when it talks about the dragon, okay, it's referring to Esau Edom. Alright. So in this video, the Elder Apostle Tahar is talking about how he utilized that psychological chemical weapon on Venezuela. And there's these Edomites talking about how that technology is decades old. And at camp yesterday, we were talking about this. This is what's so spiritual about what sparked this lesson was at camp yesterday, you know, we were talking about this, and I brought out this scripture because Esau, he's trying to be like the Most High. He wants to be able to dictate who lives, who dies, who's born male, who's born female, and you know, change things if they don't according to his will. Okay, he wants to control everything. He wants to be like the Most High. He wants to see what everybody's doing. He wants to know where everybody's at. Okay, he wants to have an account of all things. All right, so this is Isaiah 14:14. It says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. And this guy has ascended above, you know, the height of the clouds. This guy's in outer space. This guy lives lofty. He is the most proud. Okay. And I had also mentioned at camp, you know, because the Apostle Tar mentioned in this video how this guy, Esau Edom, the devil, he wants to fight against the Most High, or thinks he's going to fight against the Most High. And the scriptures do say they're going to be yet afraid, but yet durst fight. Okay? Because these soldiers are going to be controlled, their vehicles are going to be controlled through this technology. So even if the pilot of a, you know, the fighter jet or, you know, whatever military vehicle they're in wants to go rogue, or if they're terrified, Esau could control them through that microchip. He could control the vehicle through his tech. Okay? And I had mentioned, you know, Esau wants to be like the Most High. He's searching outer space. He's trying to figure everything out. And I had mentioned that Esau Edom, he's trying to find Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. He's trying to open up portals and look throughout outer space. So he got his telescopes out there. Okay, he sees the chariots. There's documentation and videos of him recording the chariots. But he wants to know everything. He wants to know where the source is. All right. Now let's go to Revelation chapter 12, verse 7, which is the point. It says, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. And the dragon fought and his angels. You see? And the dragon is Esau Edom. All right, and his military. His angels, which is his space force, his air force. Okay, they're going to fight against the angels, man. Okay. Esau Edom is the most proud. He thinks he's actually going to fight against the Lord. Or when I say that, because he is going to fight, he thinks there's a chance of him defeating the angels and the Lord, because he is the most proud. The technology that they used in Venezuela is old. It's like using it's like using a crossbow versus a nuclear missile, man. Okay. It's like using a crossbow with a drone that's armed with laser weapons and nuclear ICBMs, man. It's so outdated. But he doesn't always bring this stuff out. The things that we're doing to Panama, okay, they were using those energy weapons, turning the soldiers of Panama into jello, man. So the things he's about to bring out, okay, these super soldiers, these fucking men that are juiced up with things that make steroids look like a vitamin pill. Okay, they're gonna come out like fucking Wolverine, Weapon X. Okay, shit like that, man. It's real. They don't just put that in movies, as a form of entertainment, man. That's why we need Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to deliver us and to give us power. Okay, because this devil, he's up to something, man. He thinks he's actually going to fight against the Lord because this guy does have some technology that he's going to bug the world out when he unleashes it, man. And it's not just the American Edomite. All the Edomites, they got some fucking, they got some secret weapons, man. Even the Russians. Okay. Verse 8, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So ultimately, all right, this demon Esau Edom, okay, is going to be taken out of power. He will go into slavery. He will be destroyed. And I just had to land back on this video because me and the brother were going into that last night. Okay, and just hearing it, is like, yeah. Because sometimes the Spirit will have you speak and say things, and it's deep, and it's like, somebody might be like, what? You're tripping, dog. But that was all through the Spirit, because even the elder apostle Tahar spoke about this 4 hours ago. Look at the time, 1:44. Call Allah Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Arakakodash. This was all in the Spirit. Okay. So with that, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Arakakodash. And of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Shalom.